What is a hackathon?
That's the question we will answer today.
Okay. Should I get some lines or something? A hackathon is like a long workshop. You sit together with your group, with your team, and you brainstorm on how to solve a solution. And you work on this solution for like an intensive 2 weeks with the same team to create this the best you can do in this short time. And it's a lot of fun. Like, you create this tight group of people and you try to prototype, you do a lot of sketches, and in the end you present it to someone. But then in the broader picture, it's more of a movement. You have all of these teams from all over the world, in our case, trying at the same time to solve all of these global challenges. And then in another way, it's the competition. I mean, you can win, and that's exciting. You're not doing it just for the sake of it, you're doing it to win and to be able to present in Dubai in the end at the finals. I think it's a mix of all these three things. I mean, it can be sort of anything. You have the global challenges that you want to solve. And most people solve it with technical solutions. It can be an app or a website, a platform of some kind. It can also be more of an idea, a concept. Maybe your solution is that this and this and this organization need to work together to facilitate a change needed in the world. And then that's the solution. That's the organizations that don't work together right now that need to do that. And in that case, it's more of a concept that you need to present as your contribution in the hackathon. It can be a physical product. It can be you create something with your hands that had never been done before. It can be a prototype of, maybe a new face mask or something in these times. So it can really be anything that you create that works to contribute to these global challenges that we want to solve. I think a hackathon really brings out sort of the most kind of change in the shortest amount of time. If you have 3 years to do something, it usually fills those 3 years for you. It's very easy for a task to basically take the time you give it. If you give the task to solve these greatest challenges of our time, but you give it only 2 weeks, you're going to come up with some really good things in those 2 weeks. And then the hackathon is sort of the process you use to make it happen. If you imagine a team as something similar to a startup company, you need to have someone with the tech knowledge, but also someone creative and someone who knows how to lead. You need to have someone who knows how to spread the word about it. And if it's not a tech solution, then you need all of the other types of things that your solution is built on. I mean, that's obvious to me, but I'm also working for a hackathon. But it's because you rarely have this big of a possibility to make actual change. Everyone knows there's climate change out there, and there's poverty and all of these other 17 goals that we're working on. But how often do you have tangible power to make a difference? That's not so often. And now you actually have for 2 weeks that possibility. So that's really why I think everyone should join if they have the time, or make the time otherwise. So we in the Hack for Earth team still has a lot of preparations to do, but you can already now find who you want to team up with for the hackathon and start thinking about what of the sustainable development goals you're most passionate about. And then, when both you and us we're done with the preparations, let's get hacking. I'm Love Dager, hackathon manager here at Hack for Earth, and I hope this makes what a hackathon is a bit clearer for you.